You don't always want saturation over your entire track. Plamen by United Plugins was created to do that. It's a multiband saturation plugin and offers 3 preamp models, tape and clipping for each of the 5 frequency bands. The first impression for me is that the interface looks really nice. Great color scheme and every button, dial and crossover point is clearly laid out. The crossover bands can be changed easily. I like that you don't have to be precise where you drag the frequency points. This is something that is not always the case with plugins, and how it's done in Plamen is way more user-friendly without doubt. You get the choice between linear phase or 6 dB per octave analog filters. These do have an impact on the sound and the curves are really different. Solo and mute apply to the saturation processing only. When you have set the plugin to 100% wet, you will get either a muted or soloed processed frequency band. Mute can be set for multiple bands. Solo is for 1 band at a time only. Now, when you have set the mix blend to something other than 100%, the dry signal will always be heard regardless of mute or solo. The third option is AGC. I assume that AGC stands for aggressive because it will add an additional 10 dB to the input for more drive. Let's go over the 5 variations of saturation with me shutting up.
Now's the time. Take a moment and realize. Gotta catch it before it passes on by. Out of sight. So follow me. I'll show you places you've never seen. Hold on tight, we'll take the leap. More than just a memory. Now's the time. Take a moment and realize. Gotta catch it before it passes on by. Out of sight. So follow me. I'll show you places you've never seen. Hold on tight, we'll take the leap. More than just a memory. Now's the time. Take a moment and realize. Gotta catch it before it passes on by. Out of sight. So follow me. I'll show you places you've never seen. Hold on tight, we'll take the leap. More than just a memory. Now's the time. take a moment and realize. Gotta catch it before it passes on by, out of sight. So follow me.
And here are some presets during the sponsored segment of this video. Cover songs is probably one of the many types of songs you would love to do, but uploading to a streaming platforms is always a hassle due to copyrights and required fee because you cover an original song. DistroKid makes this very easy for you by offering the option to do this all for you for $12 per song per year when you have a DistroKid subscription. Use my link in the description to get 7% off of your first year on a DistroKid. The plugin comes with a mix dial, and that is excellent to fatten up entire songs without sacrificing transients. What is peculiar to me is that both input and output are for the entire signal chain, so both dry and wet signal. And it's peculiar to me because every other control, processing-wise, is for the wet signal only. This is something to be aware of. You really want to use oversampling with this plugin. Digital saturation is always prone to cause aliasing, and with Plamen this absolutely happens. Using oversampling will change the CPU usage to about 2% at no oversampling to close to 10% at 8 times oversampling. Plamen can work from subtle to very audible, and I think that's good. For more extreme effects you most likely want to engage AGC all the time. Does it compare to something like Fabfilter Saturn 2? Not in functionality, it's also a completely different price category and the intro price is a steal. If you need a multiband saturation plugin with all bells and whistles imaginable, you need to check out the aforementioned Saturn 2. My review on it is displayed on screen and linked in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe.